I'm gonna see if I could get closer to the House of Senate. I get a little nervous, you know, when you're going up to places where they could be having meetings and like possibly disturbing. But let's go in there for the sake of the YouTube. Good afternoon from sunny Virginia. Well, from sunny downtown Richmond, Virginia. So the plans for today is to visit the Virginia State Capitol, then check out the Canal Walk or Canal River Walk, something like that. I'm not exactly sure how it's said, but it has to do with a canal, and it's supposed to be like gift shops and little stores along the way. So that's the plan, to see that. Side note, things close early in Virginia. They tend to close anywhere between 2, 4, 5 is the latest that I've seen so far, but like 2 o'clock is normally the time that you see things closing. So just a little note. So let's go. Okay, so I just stopped inside of the Virginia Library to visit this little cute bookshop, right? It is called, I don't know, it's called the Virginia Shop. I don't know why my memory seems to fail me every time I have to tell you guys where I just came from, but it's the cutest place. I got a little state travel passport where it covers like the states of America and then the territories in Canada, which I think is so cute, and like a couple of other souvenirs and stuff. So yeah. Ooh, look at this. So I think Richmond, if I'm not mistaken, is an open carry place. However, you cannot carry weapons in certain areas. So as we're approaching the state capitol, this is a place where you cannot open carry. So there you have it. So let's go like a few blocks away, and I'm excited to see. So let's go. All right, so what we're looking at here is the Virginia Washington Monument. Let's see more about this place. Okay, so I tried to look up information about this briefly, couldn't find anything. Like, so this is Washington, George Washington. Not sure what he has to do with Virginia. I'm gonna look into that, but for right now, let's just, I'm gonna put some music and let's enjoy the views. So this here is the Virginia's Women's Monument, right? So Voices from the Garden. So we have Annie Burroughs Leiden, Kakakowski, Mary Draper's Ingles, Martha Washington, Clementa Ryan, Elizabeth Keckley, Maggie L. Walker, Sarah G. Jones, Laura S. Copenhaver, Virginia E. Randolph, and Adele Clark. Okay, so let's look at them. I believe she was the native. Mm-hmm. Hello, good day. How are you? All right, how y'all doing? Good, thank you. Y'all busy? Yeah. Mm-hmm. New York. New York. Oh, okay. Yeah. Brooklyn. Oh, okay. I've been in New York one time. Did you like it? I was looking for a day. Okay, so this here reads, we as our rulers at this hour, no special, says, we ask of our rulers at this hour, no special favors, no special privileges, no special legislation. We ask justice, we ask equality. We ask that all of the civil and political rights that belong to citizens of the United States be guaranteed to us and our daughters forever. National Women's Suffrage Association Declaration of Rights of the Women of the United States, July 4th, 1876. Alright, so now we are entering the Capitol building. Walking in, it's open, although they're working up, they have construction happening. God. Yeah. They're open from 9 to 5. All right, let's go on in.
I'm going to bring that back to you. Thank you.
Alright, so we're in the Virginia State Capitol building. The first floor is mainly meetings. The second floor is where you have the tours. You can either do a self-guided tour or you can have someone take you on a tour. I think I'm going to head back downstairs and ask if there's like a booklet for the self-guided tours. I see that there is a desk for tours, so I'm going to check there first. But there is a Senate chamber that is drawing my attention. I just want to show you that really quickly. I'm not sure if we can record it too much, but I'm gonna show you it. So this here is the Senate chambers, right? There's a House chambers across, but doesn't this look cool? Okay, and then across is the House chambers, but like, look at the ceiling. The 10th president, the 12th president. And then like, look at the House chamber. I'm assuming that the Senate is having a meeting because they have something closing it off. And then you have speakers of the House. This is the setup. I'm gonna see if I could get closer to the House of Senate. I get a little nervous, you know, when you're going up to places where they could be having meetings and like possibly disturbing. But let's go in there for the sake of the YouTube. I'm doing this for y'all. I feel like I'm on a secret mission. Speakers of the Senate. Like they was just having a meeting in here. This is so cool. And this is the Senate chamber seating chart. Okay, so this is where, go back to where they give the tours. I'm gonna go ask about the self-guided tour. That's the old house, the chambers. Going up, gardens. I'm not sure if this door was open when I first passed. This large chamber was used by the House of Delegates from 1788 until 1904. Various Virginia conventions also met here between 1829 and 1956 to amend the U.S. Constitution and create 4 new state constitutions for the Commonwealth. In April 1861, Virginia voted in this room to secede from the Union, and Robert E. Lee accepted command of Virginia state forces from the governor. Virginia's first elected African-American delegates began meeting here in the late 1860s. The brick removed from the foundation of the first state house at Jamestown, in which the General Assembly of Virginia, the oldest legislative body in America, met during part of the time that Jamestown was the capital of Virginia, was presented to the House of Delegates of Virginia on February 29, 1944, as a symbol of the continuity of the General Assembly of Virginia and a representative government in the New World. Okay, so this is the 3rd floor, right? The governor's gallery. So on this floor, we're gonna see the governors of Virginia. Close of the dome. A closer up of the dome. And then a walk through time. So 2006 to 10, 2010 to 14, 2014 to 18, 2018 to 2022. I'm not sure who the current governor is, but this is the governor's office, active office. Then here we have 1958 to 1962. 1962 to 1966. 1966 to 1970. 1970 to 1974. Since we're here, let's go out here and see. 1878 to 1882. Wow. And then this one, 1966 to 1970, and then again at 1974 to 1978. First governor of Virginia elected twice by vote of the people. Must have been a good governor. 1978 to 1982. 1982 to 1986. 1986 to 1990. 1990 to 1994. 1994 to 1998. 1998 to 2002. 2002 to 2006. And there you have it. Row 362. And then this is the downstairs, second floor. Okay, so now I understand. When I had first said I wasn't sure what George Washington had to do with Virginia, it's because it says right here, right? It says, in honor of the Virginia signers of the Constitution of the United States of America, George Washington, James Madison, John Blair. That's why. Because he was one of the Constitution signers of America, the Virginia signers of the United States of America. There we go. Bam. I'm not a history buff, so I'm learning a lot here today. So Tyler was the 12th president, 10th president, Tyler. Harrison, 9th president. Monroe, 5th president. Madison is the 4th president.
And Ben Franklin, who were both in France at this point in 1784,
I'm going to go the other way to show you the other president because there's a tour happening.
Appropriate sculptor sent to Virginia to make preparations to create a statue of George Washington. So they found a man named John
Wilson, the 28th president.
who had a reputation as being maybe the